Hello everyone. Today I'm going to bring you a review of the AUSDOM gaming headset model number AGH2. This is the box that it comes in. Let me get a little closer. And the reason why I'm showing it to you this way is the camera angle I normally would have excuse me, on the wood top wouldn't be wide enough for you to see the whole box. So this is the box that it comes in. This is the front. The side, it just has the AUSDOM branding on each. Bottom, there's nothing. And on the top, really nothing. And on the back, it gives you a bunch of features. Okay. So, now that you've seen the box, let me take you down to the wood top there and show you what you get on the inside. Okay, so you've seen the outside of the box and seen what it looks like, which actually looks pretty cool. And this is what it looks like on the inside. The cable, though, is underneath the plastic tray. This is the user manual, which is in multiple languages, very easy to read and understand. And like I said, they do give you this cheap little plastic tray, but it keeps the headphones pretty secure in the package. Now, with the headphones, it is 7.1 virtual surround sound. The driver size are 40 millimeters. And if you look here where they connect, there is no hinge mechanism at all. So they're in there. You can't. That means you can't twist it or tilt it on the XY axis. They're just fixed in place. But the two banding straps, if you see here, are quite flexible, so they should be able to conform to just about everybody's head. Now, the cable has a full-size USB plug on one end, and the cable length is 2.4 meters or 7.8 feet long. That's pretty long. So, and the red color is really nice, deep red, and it's almost like a fire engine red color. They are marked left and right on each side in a nice contrasting deep black color. The microphone is non-detachable. It's fixed. It's stuck in there. So if you wanted the microphone on the other side of your face, you're kind of out of luck with these. You're stuck with them on the left-hand side. That is the AUSDOM logo, which does have LED lights behind them, and I'll show you that a little bit later in the video. The microphone is quite flexible, as you see here in the video. You can move it closer to your mouth, you can move it a little bit farther away from your mouth, up and down. I wish it was more retractable at the very least. And only one ear cup, which happens to be the left-hand side, is all the control buttons. That right there is the vibration control. To be honest with you, I never felt them vibrating. I was always just too immersed in playing my games like Halo, Half-Life, Wolfenstein, The Final Order, all that stuff. I don't remember feeling any vibrations. The button on the bottom is the mute button. And each one of those have that nice tactile click to them where you not only can hear it, but you can also feel it. And on the back is the volume control buttons. And it's the same thing with these two as well. It has that very tactile feeling and sound to them. And of course, as you see, it is black plastic right here but that glossy glass plastic is a fingerprint magnet. But let's be honest, you're going to be using them for gaming, so looks really are important, but a little bit of fingerprints, come on now, let's admit it, they're to be expected, right? Now, the ear cup cushions it's very, very soft. It's very cushiony, and they're covered with a PL or PU type leather which is very soft and supple, almost like those chamois towels are nice and soft. That's what those feel like. And if you look a little bit closer, you can see the nice perforations through the cushioning. That's to let air flow in so your ears don't overly sweat. They also have a cloth material to cover the drivers, to also protect it from dirt and debris. And there is a speaker grill underneath the cloth covering to further protect the 40mm drivers. And they are non-adjustable, like I said before, you can't pull them out or whatever, but the center head strap is quite flexible. As you see in the video, it's very easy to flex. Now, it's not really a tight type retracting headband, but it's not really loose either. For me, personally, it's just about right. When you have it centered or set on your ears, there's enough tension in there to keep them in place. So that means that they're not going to droop down any lower. Also, doesn't have too much tension to pull them up higher on your head. Now, let's get to the microphone. It is omnidirectional and does have noise canceling capabilities. And once again, there are red lights on either side of the ear cups, and a little bit later in the video, I will show you that, okay? Now, the frequency response of these headphones is 20 hertz to 2000 kilohertz, which is pretty darn good if you ask me. Now, these only weigh about a pound, maybe a little bit more than a pound. And they are a little bit bass heavy. That I will admit to you. They are a tad bit bass heavy, but when playing your games, you're going to want to hear the nice bass, from the booms and the gunshots and the body thumps when they hit the ground. You're going to want to hear that. The mid-range is fantastic. It is very clean, very crisp, not clinical at all. And the high end of these are very, very crisp and clean. It's not tinny at all. It's not going to be piercing your ears or any of that nature. And with the 7.1 virtual surround sound, that really works in these headphones. I mean, you can hear someone walking up behind you, off to the left. You can hear the crickets all around you, just like if you were outside in your backyard hearing the crickets from in front and around, just all around you. You can literally hear that in these headphones. So they are very, very nice. Essentially, you're going to have to hear it for yourself. I really wish I could put it into words how good the surround sound is on these. Once again, like I said, they were very bass heavy. The mid-range was very clean and clear. The high end was just right. It wasn't ear-piercing. It wasn't tinny whatsoever. I even listened to just regular music. I listened to everything from Liszt and Beethoven all the way up to Metallica and Megadeth and Iron Maiden. And I had a very good and enjoyable listening experience through these. You also do get a 1-year warranty on these, okay? The last thing I'd like to say is this whole part of the video has been overdubbed using the microphone from the AUSDOM AGH2 gaming headset. So I hope that tells you how good the microphone is on these headphones. Have a fantastic day. So this is what they look like on the head. As you can see, the microphone is very comfortably away from my mouth. And yes, they are over ear, as you can very well see. And without them being plugged in or anything, they do cut down quite a bit of noise right now. Like the outside surrounding area noise, it cuts quite a bit of that down just on its own when they're not even active. And of course you do get one really long cord for the USB. And there is the USB plug right there. So this is what it looks like on the head. Let me turn sideways here. Turn the other way. And buttons are very easy to find on the back as well, I found. So you can control the volume and everything else very easily. I do like these. They are very comfortable on the head. Even though they, as much as they weigh, you don't feel it on your head when you're wearing them. Maybe it's because of the design or how well balanced they are. I'm not sure about that, but quite honestly, I've worn these for many hours, many hours, playing some nice PC games, and I never felt these on my head getting heavy. They never, started squeezing the sides of my head like some headphones tend to do. Never felt that with these. These are very, very comfortable. Sure, I did have a little bit of sweating on my ears, but that was probably due to the fact that we were in the 90s here in Michigan when I was wearing these while playing a game, so that may have had a little bit of fault in it. But yeah, these are very nice headphones, and I do highly suggest again for you to get them if you can. They are currently unavailable. I went to both Amazon US and Amazon UK website, and they are unavailable. I wrote to AUSDOM. They said they are no longer in production. What I am going to do though is I did notice that there are some people on eBay selling these for some of them are a fair price. So what I do is, if those eBay links are still active, I will put them in the description below so you can buy them. Sorry they're no longer available. Have a fantastic day.